Welcome everybody! Warcraft reaction continues! We have Grubby replay in front of us. He's opening with, I don't know, probably Farseer Headhunter on the bottom right, playing as a teal orc, and on the top left, that's Mr. Hawk, and he's a professional human player. He's not like super high in the ranking. He's like probably top 20 in the world, maybe top 25, but he's active, he's strong. He has more MMR than Grubby, and also this replay caught my eye because I check usually the heroes, you know, and the replay duration and stuff like that. It caught my eye because it's a Maotian King opener, and let me tell you, this is not very standard, but definitely Mr. Hawk is a good expansion player because with MK you usually expand, and I want to see what Grubby is going to do versus Maotian King expansion. Because what is problematic with Mountain King, right? What is scary is that MK can bolt surround you. And if you get bolt surrounded, you can't harass potential expansion. So, this game caught my eye. By the way, when you watch human players, and you know it's our professional human players, the altar position is very important. Altar position of Mr. Hawk tells me that he wants to creep the Sasquatch camp, ladies and gentlemen. And we are even pulling the Sasquatch camp. Why we are pulling this camp? Ladies and gentlemen, because we want to attack Forest Troll High Priest first. And we are using Bolt. And look at this, Forest Troll High Priest is not healing that much. There is no inner fire on the Sasquatch. That's pretty smart, because we made sure to basically split the Sasquatch and this guy that casts spells. So that's very nice, and the pull with the footy was definitely worth it. I like it. Is Mr. Hawk going to expand? We need to count the farms. Maybe he'll make a farm at the mercenary camp. By the way, he buy this Ice Troll Priest, and this Ice Troll Priest, he can't dispel. He can heal only, and Mr. Grubby, he didn't see the MKK, but maybe they saw each other. I think Human will still try to expand, but here Human is taking it slow. Welcome everybody, hello Mr. Terminus. I saw this game, and I already casted it yesterday. I will publish it on my YouTube channel in like 2 days, I think. Very cool org mirror, and shout out for Mr. Knopf for very nice timing, by the way. Welcome everybody, my name is SaulApe and I'm an A. Let's go. Hawk is going to creep level 3 and then expand, I mean at the same time. So this farm gives him remote control to the Mer camp. Is Grubby going to try to get the Ice Troll Berserker? I think so. Grubby is going to attack the farm, but it takes a long time, and now the human player is pulling militia, and human player is going to expand now. Interesting decision by Grubby to basically get this farm, and also interesting decision by Grubby to steal the Berserker. But he's giving so much time to Hawk, and remember, Maotian King is a beast. He's a beast, ladies and gentlemen. And when he gets level 3, there's full mana on this guy, and yes, it's perfectly calculated. It's going to be level 3 MK, and if this MK, when this MK buys Boots of Speed and all of this good stuff, is going to be quite problematic for all of those headhunters, because this MK will find you, and this MK will bolt you. That's basically the plan. Or maybe the Farseer will just die. We'll see about that. Bolt! And TP will be forced. Grubby is teleporting out immediately, and Grubby basically provided this forest, this Frubor tracker for Mr. Hawk, and if he gets like Sobi Mask, that would be crazy, because this guy drops a huge item, so the idea of Mr. Grubby to creep here, questionable. I mean, it backfired. I'm result-oriented. +6 agility, that's one of the worst items that Hawk could find. He will sell it. You know, this expansion is not ready yet. Mr. Hawk needs gold. He will exchange it for better boots. Is Soul Prediction Man good? I would sell it. I would sell it for Boots of Speed, that's for sure. Show me, Mr. Hawk. No, he kept this! There is a reason why I'm not 2600 MMR and Mr. Hawk is 2600 MMR. Oh, don't tell me that he gets the Farseer. Don't tell me there is one death, there is one MK versus entire Orc army. Grubby is trying to body block, but this MK doesn't care, and the bolt will reach, and this Farseer has fallen. Mautian King on the solo mission is like, Saul, I have boots of Quel'Thalas, I have boots of speed, and yes, he had a lot of units around, but I'm trained to be ready for special missions. This is like James Bond. Oh, don't tell me this Farseer will go down again. Not really, man. Reviving level 3 hero is very expensive, but Grubby is still trying. Can he win the game? Grubby is chasing, Grubby is taking revenge, but this expansion is operational and Arcane Tower is amazing versus summons. MK is slowly gathering mana for another bolt. Okay, what is Grubby doing? Tower and Totem, Spirit Walkers are good because you can, ladies and gentlemen, stop some damage from the bolt because it works versus spells as well. Let me tell you, Hog needs Clarity Cocktails, so the item from the human shop, and there is no item from the human shop, so this MK is like idle. This MK is like, he needs to drink. He needs to order a martini. What was this James Bond order? I don't remember. I remember in Polish that it was like martini shaked, not mixed, or something like that. But let's not go there. But yes, this Mautian King is like a James Bond, basically. Militia is coming, we have defense. Grubby is going for super aggressive option. It's Firelord, ladies and gentlemen. And what is going to happen now? What is going to happen now? It was shaken, not stirred. Let's go, let's go. James Bond? Mr. Hawk is going to play in the Warcraft 3 movie. James Bond! I know what is going to happen on BlizzCon. I have the secret news, guys. It's going to be not Warcraft 3 movie, it's going to be James Bond movie with Daniel Craig, right? And he'll play Mautian King in the Orc match. $300 million budget. I hope we can make it. Okay, James Bolt, ladies and gentlemen, is here, and the first Valian, you know, the bad guy, is not really too strong. This Firelord is in trouble, but man, oh, MK James Bond is in trouble. But you know, spoiler alert, in every James Bond movie, the James Bond survives, okay? James Bond survives in every James Bond movie. So there is another one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have access to the shop and we have access to tier 2. Oh man, the James Bond from the movies, he loved, you know, all of those devices, gadgets, you know, like secret weapons, and MK is the same. He likes healing potions, he likes mana potions, and when you have expansion, you have a lot of resources like that. Firelord got level 2, but the impact of this pressure is not as big as Mr. Grubby would like to have it. And entire Orc army is at red HP because of the Spirit Link. And speaking of Spirit Link, the Spirit Walker goes down. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. MK will change the James Bond stereotype that yes, you like die all the time. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Paladin second. What was this James Bond assistant? Like M? Or like a boss? Helper? So yes, this is M with Holy Lights, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so Mr. Grubby is pulling. Oh no! James Bond is delivering again. He is forcing entire Orc army to go back. The impact of Mr. Grubby army is quite small. I mean, he still has some momentum, but again, this is a tier 2 human with access to potions. Firelord is not like high-level Tauren Chieftain, like there's no shockwave. And look at this MK with the bolt, and the Firelord Valiant is gone. The enemy. Villain? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? What's now? Human has footies, but those footies are okay versus all of this piercing damage of headhunters. But of course, there is also normal damage from the wolves, siege damage from raiders, and magic damage from spirit walkers. So the footies are actually dying. But Hawk is just going... Hawk, Mr. Hawk, yes, he's going tier 3, and you know what? Maybe he's doing it to play some Dragon Hawk's kappa. Oh, Mountain King is in trouble! Is James Bond able to survive? I don't think so. Holy Light is here. James Bond is fighting through. He's trying, but man, as the Twitch chat said... there is item on the ground. Grubby got the item. Prepare of Vitality, no! Why you are so greedy, Mr. Hawk? He's 1500 gold. Why you fight there? Farseer is on level 4. Fight here. Farseer is going in. He has so much HP because of this prepaid of Vitality. And ladies and gentlemen, Fire Lord is maybe gone. Farseer is getting closer and closer to level 5. We are going for Gryphos. It will take some time. But man, the Orc army is quite small, to be honest. Can we get the Merc? Yes, and Snare is there, and there is not enough mana for the Holy Light, so Merc has fallen. But the problem is that Grubby army is not able to kill 2 towers. There is not enough of an army. The game is intensifying. And Mountain King is back from the tavern. If you are rich, if you are 1500 gold rich, yes, tavern revives are easy. And Bolt will be used. No? He decided to keep the mana. And Hog is like, guys, I have situation under control. It was just a cliffhanger. The James Bond survived. You haven't seen him dying, don't you? It was just James Bond look-alike. It wasn't the real James Bond. And now, James Bond is leveling up for level 4. Now he has the license to bold. Grubby is back. This time he will get the Arcane Tower, no problem. Farseer got level 5 and we are going for the mighty wolves. No mana to summon them though, but Farseer as an intelligence hero won't have an issue with that. But man, slowly but surely Mr. Hawk is getting his tier 3 units. He waited for those for those Gryphon Raiders for a long time. Hopefully not too long, because look at the human army, it's like basically 2 heroes. But now it's already 2 magnificent Gryphons are there. Is Hog giving up on his expansion? He needs to pull all of the militia. But Grubby may actually kill it. Grubby is breaking the expo, too greedy. Oh, Grubby sees the Gryphons. Grubby wants to fight. He wants to get the Paladin. Surprise, surprise! The wolves are invisible. Is their Bolt ready? Bolt is very dangerous. What is going to happen now? I think Grubby shouldn't fight this militia, but the problem is that the expansion is still alive. Bolt on the... Grubby is trying to kill the Gryphons, but there was stuff of teleportation. MK is surrounded by the Pios. It's like this Kung Fu movie that's like this Neo versus all of those Agent Smiths. Paladin has Holy Light. But MK will have to use the Scroll of Town Portal at some point. Grubby has such a low HP. Look at this. Those wolves are chasing. So Grubby will kill the Expo. And look at this. Those wolves' task is to stop the healing. And that's what they are doing. Grubby is so smart. I love it. Grubby is here with the Farseer as well. Expansion of Grubby has fallen. It's 50 supply for Grubby. Grubby has a good chance to win this game. Grubby is claiming this expo with the shop. Ladies and gentlemen, in James Bond movies, there was often, right, when the James Bond was in a big trouble. And let me tell you, this James Bond is not looking too promising, with all due respect, but he has the Gryphons. But the Gryphons are not well upgraded. There is not even, this HP upgrade on them. And Grubby is claiming this expo. Grubby forgot some units. That's pretty bad. We need those headhunters, Mr. Grubby. Maybe he kept them versus potential militia, but he has a tower, so it should be fine. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I like this game more and more. Grubby is actually not expanding here. Okay, once now. Yes, Grubby is pressuring in this game very hard. But Hawk understands. He has supply, and, he is behind in supply, but he has tier 3 supply. He has mighty Gryphon Raiders, and Grubby has a tier 2 army. And Grubby forgot about his headhunters, by the way. Come on! These headhunters. Oh, come on, Grubby, move them. Hello? Hello, Farseer, can we go out? Yes, yes, you have my blessing. You can follow me. Nothing to be afraid. James Bond is weak. You said John Wick? Is James Bond like John Wick? Kinda. Ladies and gentlemen, the level of humor on this stream is amazing. Kappa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, tier 3 supply, tier 3 units, beautiful Gryphons. Is Grubby pressing the tier 3 button? No. Supply gap is closing, but... Oh, we retrain to club, ladies and gentlemen. Paladin good level 3, this is a dangerous army. Oh, club level 3, man. Area of effect doubled. Can we stop this Mountain King? Mountain King's job is to tank a lot of damage, and he will allow all of those Gryphon Raiders to connect. Chain Lightning is here, Grubby's fighting back. James Bond with the special weapon in the secret mission. Paladin has so much mana. We have Heal Scroll. All of those headhunters of Grubby are looking so weak. Chain Lightning, another club. Where is Grubby army? Grubby army is melting. Supply lead for the human. MK level 5 with club. Militia is coming to the middle. Who needs Dispel when you have so much magic damage? And all of those summoned units, they have heavy armor basically. Mountain King has invul. James Bond is never giving up. What a cliffhanger. Maybe Grubby should go tier 3. Grubby's trying to expand on Mr. Hawk location. Maybe it was a little bit too bold. Maybe Grubby wanted to finish the game, but he couldn't. And we are wizard oriented, of course. I don't know what he should do better. Maybe going tier 3 to upgrade all of those berserkers, but maybe there is no time. Definitely expanding here is quite greedy. And James Bond is now in the hospital. And in all of those scenes in the hospital, there is always like a very beautiful, nurse or other agents like, hello, James Bond, how are you doing? And he was like, I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I was ready for another mission. And she says, the mission? Berserkers. We are afraid of Orc going tier 3, we need to stop him. But in reality, the Gryphon scouted the expo, so there is no issue with tier 3 Orc. Firelord is trying to creep level 4, but man, Firelord is not a well-scaling hero. Firelord is good, in those pushing situations, all-inning situations. Not in this one. Mamma mia. We have some Shadow Wolves. Mountain King. James Bolt is almost ready. Paladin got level 4. Mamma mia. He's playing Divine Shield level 2! Mr. Hall, you should play the Aura! You don't need Divine Shield level 2. You play Divine Shield level 2 maybe versus Undead on super high level. And we have Soulburn. Soulburn on the MK, that's a good idea. There is no... Oh, that's very smart by Grubby. There is no Dispel, and Soulburn stops Hawk from using spells. That's so genius. But Soulburn has limits, and MK is ready to start clapping yet again. James Bolt in the middle of everything. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen now? Firelord is in trouble. Is James Bolt ready to bolt? Not really. The MK is still in the middle. He's close to getting level 6. Supply is kinda even, but again, Grubby has tier 2 supply, and Human has tier 3 supply, and this bolt is so good. Level 6 is on the way. Chain Lightning. All of the Grubby units linked with Spirit Link, they're getting lower and lower. We got one Gryphon, that's good. Level 6 MK, that's amazing, but there is no mana, and he actually went for bolt. On level 6, no Cosmodan. Hawk just wants to make sure. He has no Archmage, he just wants to squeeze. Grubby, the villain, is trying to hide. He's trying to hide, ladies and gentlemen, in his base, but there is no hiding from James Bolt. He knows exactly where to attack. Gryphon Raiders are bad versus Burrows. They deal little damage to them and take a lot of damage from the piercing, ladies and gentlemen, damage type. Grubby secret expansion didn't work. Grubby is basically reduced to 2 heroes. Believe it or not, supply is even, but Grubby supply is so low. I mean, so low HP. I like the constant wolf harassment, but Arcane Towers plus magic damage of Gryphon Raiders is just enough to deal with that. Mamma mia, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Let's go, let's go. Oof, a lot of emotions in this game. Level 6 MK is here, and do we miss the ultimate? Kinda. 37 supply for Grubby. Okay, Grubby starts the fight. He wants to fight. MK is here. Soul burned. MK is soul burned, but the soul burn duration will end soon. And you know what is coming after. Club is here, connects to 3 units. 2 of them die immediately. And mamma mia, let's go, let's go. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. This game delivers. Okay, there are still the wolves, but we have full base Wolof now by Mr. Hawk, so he's not afraid of the wolves. Grubby almost did a lot of there, and this is a good position for Grubby to fight, but the problem is he doesn't have the numbers, he doesn't have the HP, he doesn't have the heroes that scale well. Okay, Chain Lightning was juicy, but human is everywhere, and man, there is even True Shot Aura that buffs those beautiful Gryphons. Maybe not the MK, maybe it's not the perfect item for James Bolt, but he doesn't need more. He's already magnificent. Another Gryphon has fallen, but Grubby has 30 supply versus 42, and Grubby is reduced to heroes only. And there is no way, there is no way, there is Staff of Sanctuary efficiency. Grubby says GG, no more running. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed this cast. If you did, please leave the comment on the YouTube channel. I try to respond to the comment. Leave the like, leave subscribe on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to cover Grubby games. And I'm going to check out, you know, ladies and gentlemen, can he get his rank 10 in this game? James Bolt was too strong, and let me know in the comments what Grubby did wrong. I thought that he was actually winning. Maybe too good of a game. Ladies, GG, and see you in the next one. Bye!